Well, there's Olympians, and then there's my friend Bonnie Blair. If you don't know who Bonnie Blair is, you better Google it because Google didn't exist when Bonnie was winning all these gold medals and making all these world records. But Bonnie Blair is my fast friend, my
Uh,
speed skating fast friend. Bonnie, thank you for being with us.
yeah, nice to be with you. Thanks for that nice introduction. Yeah, like Google wasn't around. Is that like crazy? Like cell phones weren't around. Like, how did my 60 members in Lillehammer all like get together? Like, how did they do it? Like, how do you do that without a cell phone? Like, it's amazing.
I don't even know how we organized things when we were back in college or how we met at the same place or where we were supposed to be and all that. But you know what? One of the greatest compliments of 24 hours of nothing but net is that our guests are willing to come back. And that's you. You're willing to
Oh, for
come back.
sure.
Last year you came on, got me all pumped up, provided some inspiration, and here you are back again, Bonnie. Thank you.
Well, yeah, because what you're doing is awesome. Like, and yeah, like I'm somebody who needs my sleep. So more power to you. So I gotta like pump you up some way because I know I'm gonna be taking a snooze while you're still shooting.
You might snooze, but you'll be wide awake and ready to go when you wake up. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
So, take us through what you're doing right now and the things that you're involved in, because I think it's so interesting where you spend your time.
Yeah, so I've got two kids that are a little bit older. My son plays hockey. He plays for he with the University of Minnesota. They went to the Frozen Four, unlike the Final Four. A little bit different. We like our water frozen. They didn't make it to the final, but they were like third or fourth. And since they don't play off, then they were either third or fourth. And then our daughter is speed skating, and which is great for my husband and I. Having obviously been in the sport, we both were on four Olympic teams. We overlapped in three. Dave is now more coaching. I kind of call myself the his sidekick, I guess. So if he can't be around, then I'm there. I'm also like the videographer, so I like video their training and their racing and that sort of thing. So I'm kind of like a good helper with that. But yeah, it's a team that we've put together, and actually, just by coincidence, we just got it to be a 501c3. So we're
Wow.
really excited. We feel that um, skating did we for sure don't have the numbers of what we had when my husband and I were skating. So our numbers are way down. Like, we want it to be like it was when we skated. And so we've got to find more kids. We got to get them involved. And being here in the Milwaukee area with it's called Team Dash. We want to try to get it so that you're getting kids from the infancy, and then you can kind of take them all the way up to the international ranks. So that's our ultimate goal. It's going to be a slow process, but that's kind of one of the big things that we're working on right now. And yeah, we're, like I said, we got the 501c3, so we're excited about that, and we'll see where it goes. But just for our sport in general, we need more numbers, not just here in Milwaukee, really kind of across the
Yeah.
board. And, there's so many more things out there available to these young kids that are up and coming that we didn't have when we were growing. For sure, as a female, there weren't a ton of sports to get involved in. So, I'm sure that's one of the reasons why I kind of went towards skating. For sure, why my sisters went there. There was nothing when they were around. So, we'll just see where it goes. But we're excited for the challenge of it, and give our daughter some more people to skate with.
So this is so timely and so interesting to me that, you're right. There are more opportunities for especially girls to play. They're not always playing your sport or playing mine, which is basketball. But in the anniversary of 50 years of Title IX, just spend a little time about what Title IX has meant to you, how it's influenced or affected your career, or give us a little bit of your story.
Yeah, unfortunately, Title IX really didn't do anything for me. If we had Title IX in Japan, then maybe because in Japan they actually have speed skating in colleges, which is really
Oh,
pretty cool. So, um, unfortunately, that wasn't something that affected me, but I definitely know that that's something that has affected a lot of females in sports, or, trying to get, for instance, hockey. Hockey is something in female athletics that's continuing to grow and and we're getting those in more colleges. So, that's a good thing. And, that's it. You just want the opportunity, right? To
sure.
find your niche, find your love, find your passion, and then chase it till the nth degree. And but yeah, in our sport, we were we were just ones that we kept going to a rink, and there were it's more club driven, right? Because you don't have that avenue. And I think that's one of the reasons why it has been harder for our sport to keep those numbers up there,
Mhm.
because we don't have that avenue, right? So, but maybe we would have been able to do something with short track, because there's hockey rinks in a lot of areas. But for my sport specifically, the long track one, we've only got a select few in the United States, so it would be hard to have like competitions
Mhm.
rotating through there. But definitely Title IX has done wonders for female and sports for sure.
Well, I know you have a great overall passion and love for sport and for women participating. And you and I met at a golf event. It was Dan Jansen's event. Are you playing some golf in Milwaukee? I mean, what's going on? I mean, how's your golf game right now?
Well, okay, I'm in Milwaukee, so we had snow the other day. I've been out on the course, I think, three times. Twice I just took like two clubs. And then the other day I got nine in, and it wasn't too bad considering, I hadn't played since, gosh, I don't know, like October, maybe September. It's very seasonal here, but it's something that I enjoy, that I can do with my husband. My son loves to play, so it's a great thing to do with your kid. I wish my daughter liked it. She only likes it if, like, we're going to take a cart. And usually I like to get exercise, so I like to walk. So she doesn't go with us that much.
Well, I know if you and I are in the same event, I am not winning the longest drive.
Oh, I don't
I
know
I
about
know that.
that.
I know
I
that's
don't.
a fact. That's it.
I Well, and it might not be either one of us. Who knows?
When you think about our story with Frankie and Special Olympics, and you're such a great supporter of ours, Bonnie. You support us in many different ways, coming on this as well as your contribution to Special Olympics. Why do you think it's important for people with intellectual disability to have a place to play?
I just think it gives them an outlet. It gives them an avenue. And I think no matter what anybody is, I think athleticism is good for one's overall well-being, mind, body, and soul. So being able to have the Special Olympics, have a lot of different avenues where kids can kind of find their niche, and they can keep doing it for a lot of years. How special is that? It just it really can take your breath away, because I think to watch them compete and watch them put their heart on the line is really pretty touching. And you know I, I think one of the things about athleticism is it's good for the mind, right? And then
Mhm.
I think we sleep better. there's so many components that come into it. And if we don't have those different avenues to go to do something to wear off that energy, you're not healthy overall. So I think what you're doing is tremendous, to help give Frankie and all his buddies that avenue to be what they want to be and accomplish their goals and their dreams. Because everybody can have a dream. You just got to go after it, right?
That's right. And the inspiration that these athletes provide me and our community is really something you can't measure. It's really been so powerful and so impactful. And for families like mine, we know what a difference sport makes, not just for Frankie, but for my other boys too. I mean, we're all about sport all the time in our house. So we understand the healthy choices that come with it and the ability to increase the longevity of our lives by taking good care of ourselves. So, you know, we got to keep trucking along and trying to make a difference for people because we can do a little bit more to make a difference, like you're doing with your 501c3 and like we're doing with Special Olympics. I
Right.
just love telling your story.
I think too, my little bit that I've had at different times with the Special Olympics, I think you just always feel like everybody's a winner, right?
Right.
You just get that feeling that when they cross the line or shoot a basket or whatever, you just get this warm feeling that everybody's a winner, and that's priceless, right?
No question. And we feel like winners because we've gotten some of your valuable time on 24 hours of nothing but net. Bonnie, you're amazing. You're so incredible. You're so inspirational and you have endless energy that I'm hoping that I can bottle up some of that about the 2 or 3 a.m. hour when I'm out there at the driveway.
That sounds perfect. Like, yeah, that's what you need. You're like, okay, whose energy can I steal now?
Bonnie Blair, ding, ding, ding. That's going to be a winner for sure.
There
Bonnie,
we
thank
go.
you so much for being with us on 24 hours of nothing but net.
Okay, best of luck to you, and hopefully we'll see you on the golf course.